thank you for watching The Forum. I'm your host, Ashley Tate, here with my co-host, Christy Largent. And today we're going to be talking about ag and helping kids succeed and all the fun things that go along with that. So we are here with Shelby Weinrich. I want to keep saying Weinrich, but it's Weinrich. And she is a 4-H member. And then we are also here with Sarah Van Tool, and she is the 4-H program rep. That's a lot. So every time I have to introduce people, it's a lot. But tell us a little bit about 4-H and what it is.
So 4-H is a youth development program that is put on by the University of California Cooperative Extension. Our 4-H program in Glenn County consists of 500 plus members, 150 plus volunteers. We have quite a big program that's growing and continues to grow. We have so many different programs within the 4-H. We have different projects ranging from animals to sewing to woodworking and such. 4-H is a program that children learn lifelong skills that they'll use later on in life.
So how did the sewing piece of it get all in there? And I mean, because I thought 4-H always had to do with animals, and that's really it. So what are all the different facets of 4-H?
And how do they play in together?
Yeah, exactly.
So like I said, our 4-H program is a youth development program, ages from 5 to 19 years old.
Okay.
With that, you have a lot of different kids that like a lot of different things. So animals is a big portion of it, but we've got your sewing, your cooking, your woodworking, your leather making. There are so many different kinds of projects. One project that we started this year is the yoga project. And
what?
Oh yes, it was loved by so many. The kids actually learned how to do the 4-H pledge by doing different yoga moves. So
my God.
It was a lot of fun to watch them. Yes.
Wow.
That's good. So what's the connection? We know 4-H is an international organization, isn't it? I believe. And yet you're part of the UC Cooperative Extension. So what's the connection there, and how does that work together?
So the UC Cooperative Extension is your local link to the University of California. It is our advisors and our staff that work closely with the professors and the specialists in regards to relevant research, local relevant research and education. So we focus our efforts basically on productive agriculture systems and natural resource management and education. And so that education portion, that's where we're getting our 4-H. Another thing is that, believe it or not, 4-H was founded, it's the largest youth organization, but the 4-H was founded and started because they wanted to teach younger youth about different farming practices and whatnot, healthy living practices, taking it back to their families, and the families would then, progress from there.
Oh, wow.
And that was a long time ago.
Yes.
4-H has been around forever.
4-H has been around for over 100 years now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So bringing it forward 100 years. So Shelby, you're pretty impressive because you've got quite a few things going on. And I mean, as a 4-H member, tell us a little bit about what got you into 4-H and what you actually do in 4-H.
So at the age of 9, my parents got a divorce. So they wanted me to find something that helped me have a breakaway, I guess.
Yeah,
or some type of
outlet?
Counselor, I guess. Something I could go to. So my grandparents got me a pig and to exhibit at the Glenn County Fair. And her name was Journey. She's my favorite pig. We were very successful in my first year, and ever since then I fell in love and I've grown through 4-H. I was an all-star, which is the highest rank we can get within our county.
Okay.
And I've done, since the age of 9, I have been in a swing dance project, a cooking project, our teen council, a blast member, beginning leader, all-star in training.
Wow.
So I have grown tremendously through this program and with this program, and it also helped me find my passion of showing pigs.
So as a member, even though now you do pigs, you also got to try all those different things, and still were you doing pigs all the way through, even though you were trying those other things like the swing dancing and things like that? Or am I wrong on saying swing dancing? You didn't mean that.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that like maybe a 4-H term or something? I don't know. But so were you all that time doing pigs and then still just shooting off and trying different things?
Yeah, I was always involved within the swine project. Usually our members only exhibit for the Glenn County Fair, so we get our projects in January and then we keep them till May where we exhibit them. And we all once we're past a certain number of years within our project, they encourage us to branch out and try new and different things so we can also learn and develop in different ways.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's neat.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
But you love the pigs. That's your favorite.
I love the pigs.
So you show in your white uniform and everything, get out there at the fair and...
Yeah, we're dressed completely in white.
Yeah, it's just
crazy.
so ironic to
I
me.
know.
I know.
It's very hard to keep clean. But we can do it.
Yeah,
we
you
usually
can.
wear those white painter's vests things,
Yes.
so we look like giant marshmallows walking around the fair, but
Stay clean.
Yeah.
Have fun. So it sounds like it's been a really big, important element of your life,
definitely.
really being a part of 4-H.
Now, what would you recommend to kids that are interested in getting into 4-H? And this is for both of you. What would you recommend for them, if they're even interested in 4-H? What would be
How do
the
you
first
start?
step?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the 4-H program is based on the ages of 5 to 19. So we have our little primary members that are 5 to 8 years old. These little guys, we encourage them to begin 4-H and get their hands, get their feet a little wet, try different kinds of projects. We have an ice sprout program, which kind of goes different ways. They teach them about the healthy living. They might teach them about the animal portion. They kind of branch off and they feel little things. As they get older to the 9-year-old age range, then they could start to show the larger animals. And this is where they start to compete and show at fairs.
Wow.
Which Shelby and I have both done. But like Shelby has said, she has branched off and she has done many, many projects. And so we get our kids interested. We send flyers out to the schools. We have kind of like a membership drive where we try to encourage members to encourage
Invite
more
their
members
friends.
to come. Yes. We have it's called our Roundup event. So we have a lot of different projects at that event, and kids are able to come and look and see. We've done cake decorating and leather making there.
Which would be, I'm thinking like for young kids, you probably start with a bunny, right? You start with the little animals, the bunny, or you start with the cooking project, or you start with needlepoint, or something that's manageable for the little ones.
Yes.
Yeah. And for the parents.
Yeah, that's right. That's a high five. Now, are all the 4-H programs set up the same? I mean, I don't recall getting anything in the mail or seeing something. I mean, like for my kids, I talked to a friend in Rockland and she was telling me how to get into 4-H up here. So I'm just wondering, are the programs set up the same? Do you all communicate and you're all starting the same cycles? How does that work?
Well, there are 64 cooperative extension offices throughout the state, and I'm not sure if every single one of them has a 4-H program rep in it. But a lot of the program reps do something that's similar, where we have our 4-H council. Underneath that, we have our clubs. Underneath the clubs, we have our project leaders. So they are set up similar, but they might be ran a little differently. So I encourage everyone to contact their local cooperative extension office.
So that's who you contact is the cooperative extension.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So from a leadership point of view, Shelby, it sounds like you've gotten a lot of experience in leadership and stuff. What kind of programs are available with 4-H?
Well, we have the one where most kids can get into from the age of sixth grade and up. They can do our teen council program, which that's a program that's really leadership and community service based. So we do Valentine's for seniors and food drives. We do many projects throughout the year. And then if you want to take a step up, you have our blast, which you can do when your freshman
14.
year. 14.
What is blast?
Beginning leadership, becoming leader, all-star in training.
Oh, okay, okay, that's what.
So we have our blast members, and then we have our all-star members, which are a step above.
Okay.
Shelby has participated in both.
yeah, that's the highest we can go within our county.
So what kind of stuff do you do when you're in that program?
Well, as an All-Star and Blast member, they are expected to kind of help plan and prepare for certain events, kind of be the face of, well, Glenn County 4-H for us, to be there at the events, to welcome everybody. Sometimes they do a little emceeing, they do a little announcing. Yes.
Those are huge skills.
Great skills.
Yeah, I mean, they try to teach in school, but until it's that you're actually put in it and you have the actual experience of, I mean, that's huge to be an MC for something or just to have to greet people, most people.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
And also putting it together.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you put an event together? And you guys are learning all that.
Yeah.
Yep, they're learning.
Through 4-H.
Yes.
Which so often you just think it's about the animals. It's so much more.
So much more.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I do want to mention is that I want you to tell us a little bit about your trip in Arizona and your national situation. Just tell us the national situation. I don't want to call it a award.
in 30 seconds, because we have to wrap it up in 30 seconds.
All right, so I show pigs all over, world, state, local, nationally. I'm very successful. I believe the keys to success are preparation, dedication, and a hard work ethic. And if I put all those three things together, I know I'll be successful in the end, no matter if I don't win. But I've been very successful, winning Grand Champion Breeding Gilt at the World Pork Expo in 2015, and also the Grand Champion Market Barrow at the Arizona Nationals, which has about 800 head in. So it was a big accomplishment for me.
Yes, that's huge.
That's
In general,
wonderful.
for everybody.
Okay, once again, how people can get this has been fabulous. Thank you so much. Where do they get a hold of the Cooperative Extension information? Is there a website?
There is the Cooperative Extensions, like I said, throughout the state. Our Glenn County one is CE Glenn. Oh gosh, now I can't remember the website, but
Can they look up UC Cooperative Extension?
UC Cooperative Extension.
Google it. Google it. Like everything in life. Google it.
That's right.
Well, thank you guys so much, Sarah and Shelby. It's been great having you on. Our first half is finished, so we'll be back in just a few minutes to come back with the second half of the forum.
Hi, we are back with our second half, and last half we were talking about the UC Cooperative Extension and with 4-H, and so we're back with another arm of that, which is Healthy Shasta, and we're here with Beth Woodworth, and she's the coordinator of the Healthy Shasta Collaborative.
Correct.
You have to explain what that is.
So Healthy Shasta Collaborative is it's 23 partners who from the community who are all working together towards the same goal, which is to make the healthy choice the easy choice.
Oh,
Right.
okay, that's a lovely explanation.
Thank you.
Okay.
Basically, we want to encourage people to eat more fruits and vegetables, to drink less sugary beverages, to get outside and play more, increase fitness and play, and more bicycling and walking through the town. Yeah.
So all 23 of you work together for those same 4 pillars?
Yeah.
4 elements?
They're different. Everyone has different approaches.
Yeah.
So, for example, 4-H was here, and they're under the umbrella of UC Cooperative Extension. Now, UC Cooperative Extension also has another program that is called UC CalFresh, and they're promoting healthy eating for maybe for lower income, and they actually are going to work on the chef of the market at the farmers market, the Saturday market this year.
Okay, so talk about the farmers markets, and then I want us to go in on the chef of the week, because I just think that's fascinating, and I think it'd be fun to talk about.
Okay, so the farmers market. So there are 5 farmers markets through the Shasta Growers Association in Shasta County. The one at City Hall, which is here in Reading, is on Saturdays, and that starts April 1st. So we're really excited. So that's right around the corner.
And that runs like April through what?
December.
November? Oh,
yeah.
December.
So,
Okay.
well, it might be November this year.
Wow.
That's almost year round. That's fantastic.
We try to get it as long as we can because it's eating local. That's another thing that we want to promote is it's healthier. It's better financially, economically. It goes back into the community, and you're eating more.
So is that kind of your premier market, the one at City Hall? Is that the biggest one?
That's the biggest one.
Okay.
They all have different aspects.
Okay, and then where are the other ones?
So the Sunday market's at Turtle Bay in the Sundial parking lot. There's a Tuesday one at Maryland Miller. That's in Turn Creek.
Maryland Miller Park?
Parking lot, the parking lot there.
I don't know where that is.
Wilda's, Dairy Queen.
Okay.
There's one in Bernie, and then there's one in Anderson. The Bernie one is on Wednesdays, and the Anderson one's on Thursdays.
So it's almost every day, depending on where you are.
Right.
Well,
So
that's their job. You know, they sell that stuff. They have to sell it every day, right?
Yeah, the farmers. Yeah, absolutely. And there's other products there besides fruits and vegetables, but that's the main focus is for our farmers.
I always end up getting tamales.
Right.
Our favorite tamales are there, and then we always they have the baskets, and they always have flowers.
Yeah, and their jams and jellies are good.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what are some other things that people may know Healthy Shasta as? I mean, I know you have the Bike Month thing, and what other kinds of events
So the
do you
Bike
have?
Month is a huge one. Shasta Bike Month, that Healthy Shasta, along with a lot of other partners, Healthy Shasta partners, and then other community partners that are involved with bicycling. Every May we have it's a National Bike Month, and this year we're doing a challenge that's the whole month of May.
Wow.
Which is really exciting.
Well, May is gorgeous here.
Yeah.
May is
so-
beautiful, and there's so many biking opportunities.
Yeah.
Right now, the Mayor's Mountain Bike Challenge is going on, so that's a little bit different.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, that's the mayor. Mayor's just challenging people in the community to do more mountain bike riding. It's the trails out there are gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's a great way to bring people to Shasta County to really promote it as well.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Now, what is this Bike Month? What's the challenge behind it? You said challenge, and I was like, oh, let me get out and get outside.
Right. So really, so the challenge, it's based from a national challenge, and then we're bringing it down to Shasta County, and we just encourage people, and to form teams, and you could do it individually as well. But you form teams and just getting out and bicycling, and then there are different levels, different pieces of the competition. So it could be how many miles biked, it could be how many days.
And how do you track it? Like, how do you know what everybody's doing?
Right. There's going to be an online.
Okay,
There's a
okay.
program right now that people can use called Strava.
Yes,
Right. So
yeah.
that's and there are other ones that. But on our the Healthy Shasta website, there'll be more information coming up.
All right.
What is that website? We'll ask again at the end of our segment, but what is that website?
It's healthyshasta.org.
Oh, so easy.
It's-
Okay, healthyshasta.org. Yes, that's easy.
We try to simplify it.
Okay, so I want to go, it's for everybody. I want to go back to the competition, the chef,
Chef at the market.
Okay, so the Chef of the Market's not a competition.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know why I thought it
on
was.
different years there have been a cook-off at the end of the Chef of the Market season, and we're still working out some of the details. It's in a little transitional period right now, but we're going to have for a period of time, maybe 6 weeks. I'm not actually sure. We'll have different local chefs come and prepare foods that are primarily composed of market fruits and vegetables and produce that they find at the market. So we want to promote growing local. We want to show how easy it is to use the foods that you can buy at the market, and then also to encourage people to try different types of fruits and vegetables that they might not necessarily have eaten.
So I've never been there when the chef was there for the day. Do they give out samples and all that? Okay,
Yes,
so you can actually taste what they're making.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's neat. I could see, do the challenge of the week be, okay, you can only use
certain
food from these
ingredients.
vendors and nothing else. No other spices, no other seasoning.
That would be a challenge, but no,
Yeah.
that would be a challenge.
True
For
challenge.
anyone, yeah.
It would be because we're limited to what we have back in the old day, right? We have just what we had that we grow and what's seasonal in our region.
Yeah. You said no spices, though. It'd be
Yeah,
hard.
you'd have to
Grow your own herbs. And,
yeah.
Which of course they have at the farmers
They
market.
do.
They do,
They
yeah.
plants and then also during the summer, it just reminded me with the plants. We have the Healthy Shasta will have a farm club booth, which is for children to come and they get a token for $2 to buy fruits or vegetables or an edible plant at the farmers markets. So and they can take that token and buy it at any of the farmers markets.
That's fun. on their own.
On their own,
Yeah.
well, with
so
an adult.
you come with your parent. We bring your kids and let them go to your booth and get that token,
Yes.
and then they can go make the purchase.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
cute.
Because we want to promote eating more fruits and vegetables, and that's the way that we do it. They cannot buy tamales with it, though.
Oh,
I know, sorry.
I'll buy the tamales, and then they can use that for the fruits and vegetables. Although we buy lots of that too. I mean,
Now, what's your go outside and play? What is that? Like, because you have a lot of stuff that you guys actually do, but I want to know.
So Go Outside and Play is a campaign that we want to promote. Oddly enough, going outside to play.
It's a great thing.
Shasta County is beautiful. We live in this gorgeous landscape, and we have some great playgrounds as well. And we just want to encourage people, children as well as adults, to just go and have fun being outside. I just actually heard on the radio this morning that there was a study about being outside, and being outside for 10 minutes will boost your mood.
Oh, absolutely.
Tremendously. And then if you go outside for a half an hour, then it changes your elevation of energy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was
eat
like,
lunch outside every day.
Absolutely.
I would love that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Go out
And then do
sunny.
a quick walk.
Yes.
Yep. Or even bring your umbrella. That's okay too. We like to splash some puddles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we've
my
had
kids
so
would love
much
you.
rain this year. It's been interesting seeing the difference in being in and out. I've been inside a lot more than I normally am.
Yeah.
I think because of all the rain.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
Yeah.
What's fascinating is when there was the flooding, which wasn't great, but there were more people at the trail than I've seen. Yes, just to
yeah.
see it. So that was
yeah, just to see-
so even in the rain, getting out
Yeah.
to see the phenomenon that we had.
Yeah. So what are some other programs you guys have going?
Some other programs that we have going. Well, one thing that we're working with the City of Reading on coming up this summer is the beach bus. I don't know if you're familiar
I
with
haven't heard of that. What is that?
It's a bus it's a RABA bus, and it runs from Reading to Whiskeytown, to the lake, to Brandy Creek.
You guys started that this year, didn't you?
Yeah, well, actually, City of Reading and RABA put that together last year. Healthy Shasta helps with advertising and so forth.
Yes.
And so it's a great way to not have to deal with driving, not have to deal with parking or permit.
And it goes to Brandy Creek?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun.
It's the
And where
same-
do they leave from? Downtown,
I
maybe?
think it's a downtown station.
Okay.
I actually am not positive about that, but that information will be forthcoming as well.
Sure.
And that'll be on your website?
It will be
And
on our
it's called
website.
the Beach Bus.
It's called the Beach
I
Bus.
love it. And is
That
it
is
Monday
cute.
through Friday or weekend?
It's going to be Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
So it's the weekends
that's
too.
fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. I was just chuckling to myself thinking about putting the kids on.
Yeah, go out to Whiskeytown. Bye.
Go to Whiskey
Right.
Town, but I know you can't
So,
do that.
but I think if they're responsible,
If they're old enough.
older,
Yeah.
and they're not driving yet, or they don't have access to a
It's-
car.
It's actually perfect for like the junior high up,
Yeah,
before
because
they're
they
driving
do need
age.
a place to go and
Yeah.
a place to be.
A little
and
autonomy and it's safe and
Yeah,
there's, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, do you
That's
have to
neat.
have any specific thing to get on the bus, or can just
$1.50.
$1.50. Okay.
$1.50,
all right,
yeah.
all right.
That's neat for a whole day at the beach.
The whole day, you don't have to
Yeah.
pay for the parking, the permit
neat.
to park there. So it's
See, I love that kind of innovative thinking, really. Being healthy it takes more than just like eating right. It's the whole
Yeah, or
scope
going
of
to the gym.
living. And I
Yes.
think these kind of things, you guys making that a part of our culture makes it part of a healthy culture. I mean,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that you're doing that. Isn't there any other one that we have a minute, one last thing to share with our viewers?
Off the top of my head, no.
HealthyShasta.org.
HealthyShasta.org. We're doing all sorts of events coming up, like at the Whole Earth and Watershed Festival, the Healthy Aging Summit. We just have a ton of them. The Red Hawk Ride at Simpson. So we'll
Gosh.
have booths and trying to get our message out at the different events, and just to go out, see what's going on, get on the community calendar,
Yes.
see where people are.
I see them out a lot. I see Healthy Shasta in the community a lot.
Yeah, you do.
And
try.
you do a lot of giving out.
Yeah.
You always have little goodies and you just little reminders. I love what your theme was, making the right choice the easy choice.
The healthy choice, the easy choice.
The healthy choice,
yes.
the easy choice, yeah.
That's and it should be. It should
Yeah.
be easy to be healthy.
It should be,
Going
that's
outside to walk doesn't
Should be
take
in-
any money.
Right. It's
It
just getting
it's
in
just
that
there.
mindset, and you guys are helping us. Thank you. Thanks for coming on, Beth.
Thank you for having
We
me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. It's been another exciting show here at the Forum. Ashley and I appreciate you watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next time.